Where's everyone?
I don't know. This is hello? Anyone?
Hello?
Brendan?
I think it's just
Jordy?
us.
Justin? Dylan? Nobody? I think we're the only ones here.
The holidays must have been really busy.
I guess. It's kind of depressing for us. Means we got nothing going on.
But wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
They're not here to tell us what we can't do.
Oh.
We could do literally anything.
Anything. We have the power.
Yeah. We're in charge.
This is our show now.
Yeah.
We run this.
It's just you and me.
We can throw as many things into the One Piece pile as we want now. We don't need anybody's vote.
Exactly. It's just us. We just say yes or no. We can also promote OnlyFans.
Oh, you've been working on so hard on that too. We can finally do that. Oh, well, what if we just got rid of One Piece and we just did something else? We can I don't know. We can talk about the NBA or video games or how I almost shit my pants last week. What if we added Elon Musk on Twitter, tried to get him on board? What if we got Elon on the podcast?
Oh my God, I would murder to do that. I've been telling Jordy for years, just to see if we can get him to shamelessly plug us.
What? Forget it. We can do. We can do Berserk, Devin. We can watch it. I'll even let you show me the manga chapters. I don't care.
Oh my God! Yes,
we'll do. Yes, we can do anything. Neuron activation.
Rubbing 2 chicken breasts to create 1 brain cell.
We have become one. Fusion.
Stevenson's in a movie.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
We've lost our marbles. We have no guidance.
We have no parents.
Yeah, so we're the only ones who showed up this week.
Yep.
Everybody else is too busy for that one weekly commitment, that we schedule every week, every week. All they gotta do, carve out that one block of time. Nope, too hard. Never mind. I know what you're thinking. Christmas, who needs it? Chris, not for me. I'm more of a Festivus guy.
I just like to stay home.
I'm just a social outcast.
I don't like to go outside.
I just hate people.
People are awful.
They are awful, to be fair.
Yet I'm also a narcissist, so I need people.
Well,
it's a weird balance in life.
If you're a real narcissist, you're satisfied more with yourself. Like you loving yourself is usually enough for a narcissist. I'm
like an inverse narcissist. I just hate myself. Just like the show that we watch, One Piece.
You're saying One Piece is a narcissist as a whole? Like that?
I could see it.
Or that One Piece hates itself? Because that I would believe.
I would believe that Oda at this point hates himself for making this monster.
He might take those words back when he sees the giant pile of money he gets to sleep on, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he's in the studio drawing, he's like, God, I hate this.
When he becomes Scrooge McDuck, he just dives into his bathtub of gold.
All right. On to this year's summary. Through Luffy's CIA-level interrogation techniques, he learns that the Cowards 3 have been through this graveyard already and have been assaulted by these zombies. After witnessing the beatdown Luffy and company hand out, a severely injured old man approaches them and asks them to dispatch a certain man that's here on this island, none other than the Shadow Stealer himself, Gecko Moria, one of the 7 warlords of the sea. Meanwhile, the 3 rogue crew members are caught by a samurai zombie that sounds an awful lot and talks an awful suspiciously lot like a certain bony bard we know already. The 3 are subdued and shipped off in a coffin to be turned into zombies. Elsewhere on the mansion grounds, though, Absalom, the invisible peeping Tom, awakens the zombie hive and sends them out on the wild hunt. However, before they get going, the zombies grab their trusty disco ball and they start busting sweet moves on the dance floor to get the spirits up. Ha cha 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 cha! Look at them go! Anyway, some squirrels, they fall over holding the coffin, Nami, Usopp, and Chopper, and then they have to fight some zombie animals or whatever. Oh, and then zombie gets, or kill me. Oh, and then Nami gets saved by some gentleman penguin thing. I don't know, that was weird.
Yeah, these episodes are weird.
Especially that zombie penguin guy. It just shows
it was like
up.
A bulldog with the body of a penguin.
Yeah.
But did it have a monocle? I'm trying to remember if it had a monocle.
He's the new recruit guy. Did he have a monocle?
I feel like he would.
Sure. Why not? I don't think he did, to be honest. I think what it was is didn't he have one eye closed? He had like one eye closed or something like that, right?
It was. Yeah, one eye was closed.
Maybe that was it.
His right eye.
The one eye open
closed.
Looks like a monocle to you.
Probably. That I think that's exactly where I thought
Devin,
it was a monocle,
talking?
Just because he had the what? Can you not hear me?
Is it me? Am I the problem?
Hello? It might be Discord.
Discord shitting itself?
I think Discord's shitting itself.
Hello? Devin, speak?
Hi.
Oh, there you are. Jesus Christ. I don't know what's happening in my Discord tonight. What is going on?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah, moving on. No, yeah, these episodes were very, I don't know what it is about the pacing of these episodes. Like, for me, it was like such a hard grind to get through these episodes. I don't know about you.
I tried to find solace in the gags and stuff that was happening, but as opposed to the last set of episodes, there's not as many gags, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't as fun as before, but
I feel like so far this arc would have been amazing if we had watched it in October. That's like
spooky season.
Yeah, during spooky season, like that would have been perfect. But unfortunately, because this show is so goddamn long, we never would have known about it. We never could have planned for that. But it I don't know. It's like it. I feel like it's probably not as entertaining for me currently, just because it's Christmas around the time when we're watching these parts.
It's really the conflicting seasons that get you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know what it is. It's weird.
It's like, do you know how people get seasonal depression? It's just like you get like seasonal anime taste. Or
yeah, I do actually. I do. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love the theme of this island so far, just because it's like it's almost like the whole island is just a gag on it. Well, it is on zombies, and so like I love all the bits, and like some of the new characters that we got introduced today were pretty interesting to look at, like in design wise. But there's also a couple of them that are pretty like, oh, surprise. Like I'm trying to remember their name. Like the hippo one.
Oh. What at the end that was with
Zola
the sword and shield?
Like no. The one that was trying to get the cat guy to marry her.
Oh yeah, I think she was a warthog, but yeah,
hippo warthog.
Yeah. I got what you mean. Yeah, it's
so like no, yeah, because like I like the that we finally got to see the invisible guy. Like we got to see what he looks like and how fucking weird, but like not weird looking at the same time he is.
Yeah, he's a normal dude, but the middle part of his face has just become
personified.
It's a tiger or a lion snout basically and mouth area. Like very weird body modification that's been done to this guy for some reason. But sure. I mean, just whatever. Not sure why he wanted this, or because he's not dead.
I don't think they get to choose. That's the part where I'm, because we don't really know the whole process yet of if they're just like, hey, turn me into a zombie, or they're like, like they never really displayed that part. Like they wanted to be brought back to life.
Yeah, but he's not dead though.
That's the thing, we don't know.
I'm pretty sure he states like you're like, especially when he's talking to the warthog wedding girl. He's talking about how like you're dead and I'm a live human.
Come on now, Lola. Let's not be rash. Do as your master commands and play nice, all right?
Sure, if you marry me.
Are you insane? I'm a human, you fool! I'm marrying another human, that's the end of it!
So he just has the snout and like kind of forehead area of a big cat transplanted onto his face. Now, what you're right. I don't know that he wanted this or not, but for some reason he has it.
He could have
And
lost his whole face in a big sword kitchen accident.
a sword kitchen?
I don't know. It's a kitchen where they make swords. I don't know.
It's a sword made out of kitchens.
Yes.
Gordon Ramsay would be horrified. I forgot where we derived this conversation from.
Me too.
So I'm just gonna default to the first and probably the most important part of these episodes is that we learn who the Shadow Thief is, and it's not the invisible guy that we theorized together last week.
It's Geico, the insurance company.
it's the Geico Gecko. Except he's like 100 times bigger because that dude was chunky.
So was Gecko Moria the guy the big fat one?
Yeah, that was Moria.
Oh, I didn't catch on to that.
The scene where we get like the one eye and then the second eye opens just right after that too.
Yeah.
Like that's.
I thought that was just another goon.
No, I'm pretty sure they name him in that scene. Like the three like little rando goons that we've seen a few times at this point. Like they run into that room and they wake him up and they go like, "Hey, it's been 4 days since our last hunt. It's time to wake up, Gecko Moria."
Stopped us. Knowing that you'd be hungry when you awoke, we have prepared a very special meal that's sure to appease your appetite. And they're a tough bunch! Amazing fighters, too! They're the pirates that brought down the island of Eni's Lobby, known as the Straw Hat Pirates. Aren't you pleased? Master, imagine what you could do with them!
That big chonker is absolutely Moria.
I just love the fact how they woke him up, which is they just took an arrow and a bow and fired the arrow at his like sleep bubble thing. Like
and they popped
like
it.
the animate. Yeah, it makes like a big pop noise. That was funny.
Yeah, and he wakes up angry and is like, "Hey, I was having a nightmare, you assholes." like he was having the best dream in
Like
the world, but he
nightmares are
loves having
good.
nightmares. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah,
This
and they're
island
like,
is so
since you've been asleep for 4 days, we've prepared 4 days worth of food for you. And he's like, great. And then he explains how, or the rando goons explain that the Straw Hats are on the island. But yeah, we learned about Moria first through some random geezer that's on this island who had his shadow stolen.
And apparently there's like a bunch of them as well.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them there. They're hanging out. They're just casually in the shadows as they're talking to the old geezer guy, and they shout out like, "Yeah, you go get him for us!" And I think it was Sanji turns around and goes like, "What are you guys were just standing there watching us like that? What are you, creeps?"
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you. You've given me new hope.
We can't thank you enough. We're counting on you.
Yeah, tear Moria a new one. What the hell? The other victims, huh? It's not polite to eavesdrop. Oh, sorry about that, Mr. Freaky Curly Eyebrows guy. That's a crappy way to apologize.
But yeah, this old dude runs up and goes like, "Hey, I saw what you did those zombies. Those zombies. So you guys must be really strong, and you can go from taking on the level 2 zombies to fighting the level 100 big boss now, right? Surely that's how this works." And Luffy, of course, is like, "Well, I was already going to do that in the first place, so sure, I'll help you out, I guess."
My favorite part about that whole scene is the beginning where Luffy's been calling all the zombies a sick old man.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And they're like, "No, that's clearly a zombie." And then he replies back, "No, I'm just a injured old man."
Yeah.
They're like,
they
"Why are you
flip.
so confusing?"
Yeah, they're like, "Just call yourself a zombie, it'll be simpler. We can get Luffy to stop saying it."
But no, I'm not surprised that Gecko Moria is on here and is the Shadow Thief. Like, I believe last week I mentioned, I was like, no, I think he is. And honestly, it makes total sense why he would be here.
Yeah,
Just because
you
of,
have
like-
been saying for the last few weeks that you were pretty confident the Shadow Stealer was on this island, and that was why Brooke was so excited to be here.
Mm-hmm. So I'm still curious about that samurai that sounds like Brooke, but I think your theory, I think it was your theory from last week, is sounding a little bit more correct about how maybe his shadow was put in the samurai.
Yeah, I do think that theory is pretty concrete, and it's only reinforced more so by the fact that he says the exact same line to Nami in the exact same inflection, the exact same way, the whole "Can I see your panties" lead up line, and how he follows the beautiful ladies and such.
I only have eyes for girls like you. Or I would if I had any eyes in the first place. That said, perhaps you would like to show me your panties?
Yeah, right!
I know that line.
I'm all eyes for ladies like you.
I'm interested, but I want to see now I want to know. We ended last week's episodes with this reveal of the zombie samurai that sounds exactly like Brooke. And then in 3 episodes, all we got was more confirmation that this is somehow linked to Brooke. I wanted to see or maybe I guess
I
for some
wanted
reason
to see more Brooke. I was hoping Brooke was going to pop in.
Brooke's going to come make a heroic entrance or something at some point. Maybe when we're fighting Moria already, or maybe he'll fight the zombie samurai or something. Like somebody's going to get their shit pushed in by the zombie samurai guy, who is apparently super strong guy, by the way.
Yep, he's very strong. And did you notice the blade?
I noticed the blade looked very intricately designed, so I'm assuming it's a very high level sword of some kind.
God, I wonder who's gonna get that.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I did not think about that. That would make sense.
They put a lot of emphasis in the animation of just showing off all the details. It looks very similar to Zoro's curse blade.
It
in
did.
my opinion.
I noted that
but
also.
But it was black. That was the other thing.
Was it black? I thought it was red.
It was black and red.
Okay. The blade seemed mostly reddish to me. But either way, that does make sense. I didn't think about that. I noticed that it was definitely going to be like a named sword, of course. It did not occur to me that Zoro would just take it. Because I forgot. I forgot that Zoro is still rocking only 2 swords.
Yeah. I was the whole time I saw it, I was like, oh, I wonder who's going to get that. Because let's be honest, he's clearly a master swordsman because he has a crazy technique of just like them not feeling the pain. It's literally just like Zoro's signature anime move, but like times 10.
Yeah, it's stereotypical anime swordsman.
Slash.
But they took the time to explain it to us stupid viewers that like I think it was Hogback. Hogback goes like, his swordsmanship is so good that he can take 3 whole paces before the victims know that they've even been hit by his blade. Like, thank you for explaining anime swordsman to us, Dr. Hogback. Go back to making your stupid zombies or whatever.
Right. I thought it was kind of silly too, because I was like, why is this emphasis being placed on there? We see this all the time.
Yeah, Zoro's been doing this for 343 episodes already, dude.
It's not
Come on.
even just Zoro. This happens in all sorts of anime.
No, I know, but like in this show, it's already happened for 340 episodes already. Like, we don't need an explanation from some random quack doctor. But yeah, no, I was hoping to get more explanation out of the samurai. Maybe, I'll keep my hopes up for next week now, since we've been introduced to the actual Shadow Stealer. But then again, I probably shouldn't, because this is One Piece and we probably won't actually fight Gecko Moria for another 20 episodes.
Oh, the pacing of One
Piece. We gotta get through a few other goons first, like the sad ghost lady. Because the ghosts are, I don't know, maybe they're a devil
fruit. They make
fruit.
you sad. I have a feeling that they might be.
Which would be interesting. I think I like this a lot, actually. This is a very different, if it is a devil fruit, it's a very different feeling devil fruit power, if it is.
I have a feeling that it's going to be called the Ghost fruit. However, I think it would be hilarious if it was the Depresso fruit.
Or something like sad. I think we mentioned last
but
week.
I was thinking Depresso because like it came in the fruit came in the form of like a Starbucks coffee. Would you like Depresso with your iced mocha?
Would you like a shot of Depresso? Yeah, I'll take 3 blonde Depresso shots, please. Wow.
But yeah, I don't know. I think you're right. I think it is a devil fruit. I didn't think about that until just now, but yeah, I'm definitely. It feels like it screams devil fruit out of all of them.
Yeah. And I think
just
it's
because
cool.
it goes into her.
It doesn't like. I mean, we have yet to see any facet of the power or the ability other than the ghosts pass through people and make them depressed. But for like actual combat, I mean, that could be useful for combat. I'm sure she has other
taking
techniques.
The willpower out
if
of some mid-fight.
It could theoretically weaken even the strongest warrior. So if you yourself were already a strong fighter on your own, then having this power that just makes somebody quickly depressed for like 10 seconds so you get an opening, like that's pretty good. Doesn't seem like she's going to be much of a fighter, but
you could literally depress someone mid-fight.
Yeah.
That is like, if used right, could be really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of hockey, I don't know about that.
Well,
we don't know the rules of hockey.
Yeah, we don't know anything about hockey other than it exists, and the super powerful people have it that we know of anyway. Man, I can't wait to not learn about hockey for like another 200 episodes or something.
Right? Oh, to get reintroduced to it as if it's a normal thing.
Right. Everybody has it. Everybody's always had it. So anyway, you mentioned earlier about like how some of these zombies seem like really interesting, especially in their designs.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, I mean, they should be, but it's especially exemplified by all of like the zombie commanders that Absalom wakes up. I want to see those guys in action. I hope they're not just I hope they're not just one and done zombie adversaries, because they seem to be enemies that would be set up just for Luffy and company to come through and one shot real quick despite looking super kind of badass.
I think a couple of them, because if I understand the formula of the show correctly, a couple of them will be like that, like the ones that don't get a lot of like audible time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But like the ones that spoke will be like the tough ones. Like we got the what was the pirate looking one? And that, you know what I'm talking about, like with the
drunk one.
The drunk
that
one.
Absalom had to like chastise as he walked out because he was being lazy and lagging behind or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name. I want to say he had like a generic name like John or Jack or something like that, but I'm not 100%.
I don't know what it is about him. Like something catches my eye with him. So he's going to be like one of those like big ones. The boar / hippo lady, she's going to be a bit, a big character, I think, that's going to be coming up soon. But like the other ones that were just kind of like in the background,
there was a giant one also.
The giant one is also going to be.
I hope we get a little bit of. Did you wait? Quick side tangent, because we probably won't talk about her again. The warthog bride lady. You know her fighting style was.
It was like different like wedding things. Like
no, right, but it fell under one, style. It
judo?
No, she had a specific name for it, and it was hilarious.
I think I missed it.
It was wife fu.
Oh yeah,
like kung fu, but waifu. But she's his waifu.
God. Oh no! No! Oh my God!
I caught that shit immediately. I was like, Oda, stop!
He's speaking to the fans in a subtle way,
but also stop. Not with the warthog. Not with a 500-pound warthog in a wedding dress, man. Come on. I don't want that on the reverse side of my body pillow.
I'm curious to see if there is a body pillow.
Surely somebody did this. There has to be some crazy mad lad out there that did this.
If anyone who listens to us can find us a photo of that, please send it to us in either our Twitter or Instagram at Panda Sightings. I know I'm plugging early, but this is important. I need to see if there's a body pillow of her. I think, what was her name? Lola?
It was Lola.
But I don't know. I actually enjoyed it. But like that scene where like he like slowly reveals like what he looks like and like he's like commanding all the zombies. I don't know. I like that.
They give him a lot of screen time, I guess, for a guy who's probably not going to amount to too much. In this, I mean, excuse me. In the whole arc, he might be kind of important, but he seems like a guy who's not really a fighter. You know, like he's the guy who sits in the back and has his zombie commanders do all the work for him.
I'm gonna throw out a theory.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna learn about hockey, or like characters are gonna like start learning some things about hockey because of that character. And the reason why I say that is because there's always like a trope in like anime, and from Japanese society of like killing intent. It's sensing like killing intent. You know.
Mm-hmm.
What perfect way to demonstrate like the bare minimum of like hockey in this universe than to have one of the characters when they're fighting the invisible man find a way to defeat him while he's invisible just because they can sense his bloodlust.
That's a good idea. I don't think they're going to
do something zany. They're going to do something zany.
I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to go much more Scooby-Doo with this. And they're just going to cover him in some kind of something. Maybe it's
like
flour
or something.
Maybe he gets stuck in some cobwebs. Maybe somebody big brains it at least a little bit and looks for the footprints he leaves in the dirt or something like that. I don't think we're going to learn about hockey from this. Unless this guy does a complete 180 on his personality, I doubt we're going to see such an intense bloodlust that it reveals his location even when he's invisible, and Zoro perks up and goes like, what is this feeling I'm feeling? Or something like that. You know, I think it's A, too soon, and B, the wrong character.
That's fair.
Maybe Gecko Moria does it. Maybe we get something out of Gecko Moria, but as the warlord, and not out of Absalom.
I don't know. Part of me just feels like it would be an interesting time to do it, like to do something like that. But yeah, I see your points.
The power definitely aligns. The invisible guy that you can't see, and somebody's losing a fight to him, and suddenly, I don't know, he gets really angry for some reason, and whoever's fighting him can feel that presence finally, and probably Zoro. If it's going to be anybody, it's going to be Zoro. Zoro's going to close his eyes, and he's going to feel the air, because we've already kind of seen him be in tune with his surroundings when he learned how to cut steel all the way back in Alabast. So who knows? You could be right.
It's funny to think that that's how long ago that was.
Yeah. And
he hasn't done it really since.
Well, that specific facet, like we just kind of assume he can do that on a whim now. I guess he doesn't need to close his eyes and focus so much.
Yeah, they don't really put a lot of like attention to that anymore. It's just kind of like innate.
Yeah, it's kind of how this goes. Sanji's gone, by the way. We've kind of skipped over that a little bit. Sanji's just disappeared.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, I've already said it 100 times that this formula annoys me.
Well, maybe this time might not be Sanji's fault, though.
I don't, like that would be an interesting take on it. However, it's still the same formula at the end of the day. And I just know we're going to get overloaded with a bunch of Sanji episodes doing, Sanji things. And it's going to tire me out.
Are we? For me, I feel like they're just going to, well, I mean, maybe. We could get Sanji's solo adventures of him breaking out. But also they could go the route that they just took with escaping the Marine base, where they just like flash back for a second.
But, trying to think what else. We gotta talk about the disco party.
It's so random, dude. This is so that they keep teasing this throughout the first two episodes that we watched, 43, 43, and 44, where we see the zombie horde walking towards the mansion, and at least twice they're seen holding a disco ball, and they focus on it, like they zoom in and everything on the disco ball.
But because it's discolored and like it's like a blue matte color on it, it's not entirely like recognizable at first. I feel as a disco ball. Like when you see it, or when it like when you focus on it, it definitely is a disco ball. But like if you're just like glancing at it, I feel like some people might not recognize it immediately as like they might think like, oh, it's a crazy weapon or something.
Yeah,
but then they turn it around and it's like, yep, disco party.
Well, yeah, I definitely recognized it as a disco ball that they were holding, but in the back of my head, I wanted to believe, I guess, that this was going to be used for some reason that wasn't going to be a dance party.
Every Friday, Sunday night, now and Tanya time. Every Friday, Sunday night, now and Tanya time. Zombie night.
I bet you there's somewhere out there someone's made a Thriller AMV.
I would hope so. Yeah, this just happens. It's the end of the episode too, pretty much. I don't think anything else happens really outside of the end of that dance party.
Yeah, that honestly, I feel like the dance party. I was looking so bad for Panda Man in there because I knew I missed him last week.
I did not see any Panda Man to this week.
Okay, thank God.
Since we're here, I did not see any Panda Man. I was especially looking for Panda Man when in the last episode where we got to just the animal zombie area now.
Yeah.
But there was like that gigantic spherical panda thing, or at least it was black and white. Maybe it wasn't made of a panda, but it kind of looked like it was supposed to.
I kept thinking cow when I saw it. I don't know why.
That's fair too. Yeah, I think it had more bear-like ears, the more rounded ears, from what I remember. That's kind of why I leaned more panda than anything. But yeah, amongst the crowds of animal zombies, like I was waiting for Panda Man to show up, and I never saw him. Maybe I got too disappointed and stopped looking, and maybe showed up later in a fight. But I did not see Panda Man there, and that was slightly disappointing. But also
if
maybe too obvious.
If any one of you guys did, please tell us. If we missed one, please tell us. Looking at you, Dylan. Looking at you, Twitter goons.
No, Dylan's not going to tell us.
Yeah,
Dylan will make fun of us for it. That's prime screw you guys territory. Dylan doesn't get to be here live and telling us we're stupid idiot boys.
It must be great working remote.
It used to be. It used to be.
Dylan's still remote.
Yeah, but who cares? Who cares about Dylan, right? I mean, come on. We care. I can't even say it with a straight face. We care about Dylan. Dylan's great. He does the heavy lifting for us. He makes us look at least not as terrible as we usually do.
We gotta talk about the penguins too.
The who? What?
The penguins.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's just the singular penguin, right?
Yeah, but it's still like the whole like reveal of all three of them, like their lines where it's like I forgot what their group was called. But it was just like the duo, and he goes, "Hey, there's me too. My bad. 3 of us."
Sorry, I forgot about the new recruit. Okay.
Did you see the new recruit coming out to like be a hero? Like, was that like something that came out of nowhere?
What is, I don't get it. Why do we have to have this? This doesn't. I'm morbidly curious as to what the hell happens next episode, because this just doesn't. I don't get it. Why?
Because he doesn't want to hit a woman, or he'll never
but
kick
why?
a woman.
Why can't Nami just fight back? Why do we have to have this stupid zombie penguin thing fight back for her?
Yeah, the damsel in distress thing is annoying.
I know. Listen. I know this has been told to us plenty of times that Nami gets put in these situations because that's half her character. But I've been able to just kind of it to the side for the most part up till now. But she has the OP Climatoxin now, And we're past most of the part where we're like really scared about stuff. Nothing should be scaring you anymore. You've been sitting in this garden of animals for 20, 30 minutes running around fighting them. Or not fighting them, but experiencing them, for a lack of a better word right now. Just fight them, fight back already. Usopp even got the gall to shoot some Firebird stars out finally. Chopper's fighting back. He's in his big boy form. Something. Use the stupid Thunderbolt tempo that I hate so much.
What if it's revealed that like lightning like makes them stronger?
Superpowers them?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because like, like Frankenstein, like that's how he was.
Right.
He was made with
Frankenstein brings him to life. Or lightning brings him to life.
So what if that's like a thing that Oda doesn't want her to do yet because it wants to be revealed later? Oh, I agree. I'm annoyed by it too. But still, it's just like, it's hilarious because it doesn't make sense though. That's the only reason why.
It's so nonsensical. This I cannot wait to see what happens next time, and hopefully the other assholes are here so I can bitch to them about whatever it is that happens. Because I'm sure that will probably, excuse me, I got mad burps right now. I'm sure.
Get them all out. Get them all out.
I am sure that we're going to hate what happens next. And I need the other goons to be here so I can hate it in their general direction.
I have a feeling that him and the Sanji and the Penguin are going to like become like best friends just because they kick things and they love ladies. And Sanji will never hurt a woman, I believe is what he said.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a bit, Christian.
Yeah, and the penguin will never kick a woman either, even if he's a dead penguin.
I know you're new here, but that girl's a pirate! Kick her ass! I don't care who this lady is or where she came from. I don't even care if I have to disobey a master's orders. Because even if it kills me, I'll never kick a woman!
Oh no, what if Sanji's shadow was taken out and it was put in the penguin?
Oh my god. Wait. Don't.
Right?
Don't do this.
We don't know where Sanji went.
Don't do this.
What if that explains a lot?
Oh my god.
Did I just crack the
my
code?
god. Did you just solve this?
No.
He's a new
What
recruit
have
at
I done?
everything, Devin.
Count off! 1, 2, 3. Howdy, folks, they call us the Penguin Zombie Duo. Wait, that's not right. Trio, we're a trio. I'm the new guy. Who cares? Not me, that's for sure. And behind you is the rest of the crew.
Did we already soul suck Sanji?
Oh my gosh.
I think you're right.
Oh god. No. This makes too much sense now.
Wow.
Holy
I
shit.
can't get over this. I can't get past this.
I can't believe it took me this long.
I wouldn't have figured it out. I would not have figured that out. I would not have thought of it anyway.
God
We
damn,
have yet to
tinfoil hat
be seen.
energy so strong.
Oh,
I think it is.
that's got to
I
be
really
it,
do
right?
know. I think it is. I think this is like, if I'm wrong, I will be surprised.
10 seconds ago, I said I would hate what comes next. But if it's Sanji's shadow in there, I might not hate it. I might actually like this.
Yeah, that's if. If it's not garbage,
Yeah,
trash,
I'm going to say...
spit on it, throw it out,
Know
set
your
it on
place,
fire.
trash.
Exactly. If it is, though.
But if it is Sanji, okay. All right, Oda, you got this one.
Yeah.
If it's Sanji, I take it back. If it's Sanji's shadow, I take it back. I take it all back.
Oh man, this puts so much. There's so much. Like, I'm trying to think of the word what I'm trying to say. There's so much that we can come up with this shadow thing and the zombies because there's so much we still don't know, and this just makes it that much more interesting. This theory, if we're right,
Somehow this horror theme park island that's also a boat We skipped over that too.
Oh, yeah, we forgot that part. It's a boat.
Somehow
it's a gigantic boat.
This gigantic amusement park horror place has generated the most big brain energy.
I think it's just because of the energy from Hogback, where he's just like a smart dude, doctor.
Right.
So
Sure.
you have to be big brain. It's not like, the last arc we're in where it's just like, menacing kitty. It's like,
Menacing kitty.
tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're right. And some asshole with an elephant sword.
Yep. This arc is just big brain. Galaxy brain.
We're just starved for actual intelligent storytelling, I guess.
I'm gonna laugh if we're wrong about everything.
Yeah, well,
and then I'm just gonna have a meltdown
Yeah.
in like the future where it's like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah. It just turns out it was all hockey in the first place.
Now I really hope it's Sanji's.
That was good.
That's yeah.
Oh my god, if it really is Sanji. Because all the painting zombies were like laughing and shit. And so
yeah,
like about they could be laughing about whatever, but they were they were getting down with they were like, where's Sanji? Anybody see where Sanji went? Painting zombies are laughing up a storm. Stop laughing. What are you laughing about? Don't worry about it. Now I'm worried.
Yeah,
we're gonna find Sanji in a cellar somewhere, just absolutely demolished that his shadow is gone.
Yeah, because they put a lot of emphasis on shadows this week too by introducing the other goons that are just floating on the island without their shadows too. Plus that weird shadow mouse spider thing.
Yeah, they end up in the basement with a bunch of suits of armor, and I couldn't help but feel that they were gonna just be zombie generals surrounding them. Because the zombie pig thing was laughing up a storm too, giggling to himself while they were down there right at the end of that episode.
I still hate that pig.
Just another thing that's just kind of there.
This whole area is just so weird, but it's an interesting weird.
I think this last hour of conversation has made me like these 3 episodes a little more. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, 100%. Coming to the realization of maybe it's Sanji's shadow. That's definitely...
That's really the highlight, right?
I literally, yes, 100%. Like, I don't think I would have enjoyed these episodes if it wasn't for coming to that big brain theory.
Which is crazy because that was the thing I hated the most coming out of these episodes. But now it might be my favorite thing.
Hated is now the best thing.
Oh my god!
I agree 100% because at first it's so not noteworthy. It's just like, what the fuck is happening? But now with this context,
it's got to be. It can't be anything else.
I can't wait to be let down.
Oh, it's gonna crush us. We're gonna be devastated next week if it's not Sanji's shadow in that penguin.
If it's not, it's going to annihilate us, and we're just going to be like, don't want to talk about it.
Just going to be a limp noodle the rest of that episode.
The rest of the arc. This could break the arc for me. I'm not going to lie. That being wrong could break the arc for me.
Okay, but what about when Zoro gets the sword, though? Will that make it better for us?
That would make it better, but... this will devastate me.
Yeah, that is true. That'll be hard on the mental for sure.
It's like reliving my parents' divorce. That's
boy.
how devastating it will be.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah, that's why the sword's so important.
You're gonna take this to your next therapy session.
I will.
It's like, man,
so what do you want to talk about today? It's fucking bulldog penguin.
Goddamn penguin didn't end up with Sanji's shadow in it. This therapist goes, "Oh, you mean episode 343 of One Piece?" And you go, "What?"
Yes.
What? Turns out your therapist is actually Brendan.
It's actually Brendan dressed as a lady.
Hey man, of anybody that would cross dress in this podcast, it would be Brendan. I feel like.
I can think of a couple other people.
Out of the 5 of us?
Oh yeah. But that's for me to know.
I guess so. Anyway, I think that about does it for everybody. All the important news here.
Next week, we're going over episodes 346 to 348, unless these numbers have changed, and I don't know, and I'm a stupid monkey.
Nope. Just we read the script, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You got any outstanding quotes?
I said them all, essentially, throughout the episode. Like, there were so many, like, it was a lot of gags this episode, so it wasn't anything that really stuck with me, like, it was all surface level.
Mm-hmm.
So... I said all my quotes essentially. How about you?
I got one or two. There's when they're fighting the painting zombies, everybody kind of finds one or a group of them to fight at some point, and Robin, the Mona Lisa zombie, comes out and goes after Robin, and Robin says, "A lady should not open her mouth gaping wide like that. And here I thought you were so pretty." And then the zombie Mona Lisa stops and like starts blushing, like right in Robin's face. And then Robin hits her with the...
Screaming like that isn't very ladylike. A shame since you're so pretty.
You think so?
Though you're better off just staying in your frame and smiling. Now twist! The same goes for you.
Twists her into a curly Q and knocks her out of the fight.
When the arms came out of all the painting ghosts, I just saw centipede in my head, and I was like,
yeah. Yeah, they just look like a bunch of zombie centipede things.
So gross.
My other quote is also Robin, but from the end of like 345. It's like the middle, whatever it was, 345. I forget the exact situation, but I feel like all of this group of Straw Hats was just kind of standing around. It might have been like before the end of the episode, actually, when they're in the dungeon surrounded by all the night costumes. They're all just talking amongst themselves. And Robin off in the corner is just thinking to herself, she goes, "How strange. I wonder if he was strangled so that he couldn't utter a sound." Talking about Sanji, because for some reason, she's still contemplating what could have happened to Sanji, that he's just gone with a snap of a finger, the drop of a hat. And Frankie turns around and goes, "What? Why were your circuits wired to be so ominous?"
She is very ominous.
Yeah, I love it though. This dry, dark humor is so good.
Like I said before, ask all you like. I don't know a thing.
When we get our cook back, we're making bacon out of you.
Perhaps they were strangled, and so they can't call out for help.
No more predictions out of you. They're way too depressing.
Hey, wait a second. When did we last see Zoro?
All right, you got any more? Or
Nope, I'm good. We can move on.
all right. So the next thing up is the golden ham, and I think you know what I'm gonna say now.
I guess it has to go to the new recruit zombie penguin.
If it's not what we think it is, I think we have to redact this.
Can we retcon a golden ham?
We make the rules. It's us two now.
That's fair. That's true. We're the only ones here. So
if it's not Sanji's shadow, let's pick a different golden ham for that, for a side by side, just in case we're wrong. Because if it's not, we're gonna hate this character even more, and
I'm gonna need a Miss Valentine award when we get that reveal, just in case.
Exactly. So in these episodes, who do you think deserves the golden ham?
And herein lies the problem. Because I have no idea.
Me too. That's why I was pushing
There's
it on you.
really no outstanding characters. I did kind of enjoy the two zombie squirrels that were carrying the coffin just because they're cute and like
They remind me of the dugongs because they have the same like face.
Yeah, a little. I could see that. Could give it to Absalom, maybe. Could give it to the drunkard zombie pirate dude that we see for 5 seconds, just for looking cool again.
Yeah, could give it to the boar thing because it was kind of funny.
Lola, yeah, we could give it to Lola for being so, I don't know, persistent, I guess is the word.
Determined.
Yeah. We could give it to the zombie collective for dance
for the
party.
dance party. I think that's what we go with. That we have to go with that.
The zombie collective.
Yep.
Dance party zombies.
It's only the zombie collective if Sanji's shadow is not in that penguin.
So, Gentleman Penguin gets the golden ham, but in case it's not actually Sanji's shadow in there, we're stipulating a retcon for zombie dance party. That is
agreed.
The most confusing golden ham that we may ever give, and I'm okay with it.
This is our show. We get to make the rules
we do.
now. No mom and dad.
This is our show. We run this.
Okay, so next item on the agenda is the grab bag. Now, I don't know, because we don't have it written on here. I don't know whose turn it is.
Okay, well, so the grab bag is recommendation, and I'm pretty sure it's my turn. What did Brendan I know Brendan was. I'm very confident Brendan was the last person to go.
Yeah,
but
he was.
Can't for the life of me remember what it was that he said.
It was a.
Was it a game?
Prime. It was the one about like the guys that made Samurai Jack.
It was the dude and was it a dinosaur or whatever?
Yeah,
in prehistoric
like the super
times.
Gory Samurai Jack style.
I kept.
That's what he.
Right from the Samurai Jack, or the producer or creator, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it's my turn then. I've known this for the last like hour and a half, but didn't really think about it. I had a very important other things to think about in these episodes. What have I been doing for the last 25 years of my life? Just turn this into an existential crisis moment.
What do I find joy in?
Yeah.
You make toast.
I pass butter.
God.
Oh my God. I think you know what? I'm gonna recommend a YouTube channel.
Ooh.
Let's spice it up a little bit. I don't think anybody's recommended a YouTube channel before. So a while back, I finished a little known anime by the name of Space Dandy. I finished it late at night, and so you get in your late night feels, and you just kind of want to consume as much content for the thing you just really enjoyed as possible. So
yeah.
I think I looked up like Space Dandy reviews, maybe even I might have gone so deep but I stumbled upon a YouTube channel called Scamboli Reviews.
That is an interesting name.
Scamboli is he reviews anime essentially, but not in the typical format. I get not so professional sounding format as you'd probably find out of most other anime content creators. Scamboli has a very unique style where he injects all of this humor into whatever he's reviewing. His editing style, the way he talks, the way he breaks down anime, very entertaining. And the very first video he did, which is kind of the reason I found him, he was mostly just starting out, actually, it seems like, when he did his review of Space Dandy. It's the very first video on his channel from 3 years ago. And he, in fact, his icon and his banner on YouTube are Space Dandy. That's how much this guy likes Space Dandy, which is fine because that show is fucking amazing. And if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Yeah, I enjoy his cadence, the way he reviews shows. He also has done, he also does mangas from time to time. He's done manhwas as well, webtoons. Ones that aren't on webtoons. He's got a few different videos of manhwas and mangas that are finished that he recommends to people. So, and I've watched those videos and actively gone, oh, those look really cool, and then proceeded to not really read any of them, except a few of the. I've taken up a few of the manhwas, mostly because there were a few on there that were on Webtoon, which is the platform I use most often for reading stuff like that. So those ones in particular were like, oh, I'm gonna hook onto these because all I got to do is hit the search bar. But maybe if I find a good mobile manga reading app that I can use, I'll read more manga finally.
Oh, agreed. I'm starved to read manga.
But yeah, so if you ever want some fairly, I think, unique takes on anime and the way he reviews stuff, check out some Scamboli reviews on YouTube. He posts fairly infrequently, unfortunately, but every time he posts, it's a certified masterpiece. And also, he hates Evangelion, so I love him even more for it. Anyway, that's our show, everybody. Devin, do the thing.
I shall do the thing. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Panda Sightings. You can also send us questions at pandasightings@gmail.com. I believe we just got more photos of pets recently.
We did.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, we love them. We love the pets.
Give me all your pet photos. This is the pet photos checkpoint. No pass and go until you give me your most recent pet photo.
Where are your pet photos? Where are your pet photos?
Papers, please.
But also, now correct me if I'm wrong. Now Spotify has currently has a rating system.
It's true.
Yep, we got a rating system now. We already downvoted ourselves once just because of the bit.
Jordy immediately hopped on and gave us a 1-star review. So you can't do any worse than somebody who's on the podcast.
So we'd appreciate if you would give us a.
We need you to give us
like.
more 5 stars so we can eliminate the relevance of his 1-star.
Yeah, we need to counterbalance his 1-star review. All right, that's my shtick.
Yeah, you've got a new addition.
I got a new plug to throw in.
Yeah,
it's great.
5 stars.
I got more responsibility.
Mm-hmm. Technically, like 90% of the other platforms that this podcast is also on have a rating system, but Spotify's the one most people listen on. So
we appreciate the other goons too. We just don't know you're there.
Did you want to talk about it?
I do.
But that's what your therapist is for.
Yes.
You can call Brendan later.
Here, let me give him a call right now.
No, later. He's busy.
Nope, gonna bother him.
Oh, but he's not here. He's not here. That's why he's not here. It's because he's busy.
All right, I'm gonna stop now.
That's it.
Bye.